Hi, I'm Michael Brown, the beauty expert for Rescue. And today on the Beauty Bubble couch, we have Stephanie Rice.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
I'm so happy that you're here, and I'm so excited to hear what you're doing now. But first of all, I mean, you know, icon in the pool, Olympic gold medalist, TV reality star on the Celebrity Apprentice, and winner, I should say, brand ambassador. I mean, you know, your whole lifestyle is just all about, you know, freshness and sports and, you know, outdoors, isn't it?
Yeah, thanks. Well, I'm not doing as much in the pool as I obviously was when I was training for the Olympics, but I'm still very active, and everything that I do is surrounded by that active lifestyle, and it's go, 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 and everything has to be very efficient, and I apply that to my beauty regime as well.
So like a little bit, you know, like a new business for you now, isn't it?
Totally.
So beauty is also a business. So let's talk about, I mean, you brought in these, and I know that you're busy. Like I know at the moment you're getting up at 4:30 a.m. I hear.
Yeah.
Must be tough.
So yeah, with my makeup, you don't have to do it myself before I'm on TV. So I like to do something really quick and simple, but obviously still to look good on camera.
Of course. So these three. So we've got a brow palette here. Brow palette's not like what we see a lot of, but it's amazing. Gloss, obviously, and mascara. So why did you choose these three as your, like, these are my go-to everyday products?
Well, they're really quick and easy. I can keep them in my handbag as well, so it's easy to reapply. I mean, everyone uses a gloss just for a bit of pump up.
Exactly.
Mascara just really lifts my eyes, which I like.
Yeah.
And the brow just gives me a little bit more togetherness.
Yeah, I love that you use a brow,
Yeah, and I've really only gotten into it probably the past 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
And I just have noticed the world of difference, and it really kind of, I mean, you'd be able to explain it better than me, but slicks them nice together and lifts your face.
For me, brows is actually a bit of an anti-aging thing as well. Not that you have to worry about that, but for the mature woman, like it actually, you know, the more depth you have in the brow, it can actually lift. So don't go too thin. So in a little powder or like a pencil, really just fills in those gaps and actually lifts the eye. It's fantastic. I love that you use a brow.
There you go.
And so how do you then, you know, go from just your daily routine? Like I know you've been shooting some new, you know, fitness videos.
Yeah.
So obviously it's a nude makeup for that.
Yes. So a lot of the stuff I do is, you know, like pretty much what I'm doing today. Hair in a ponytail, a limited foundation. That my skin can't handle a lot of it. So just a nice coverage just to give it some not shine.
Yeah, of course.
And really simple just makeup that I like to wear, because I've got to be able to exercise and not look like I've got a big red lip going on while I'm exercising. Point. Look,
I mean, you know, some girls get really glammed up for the gym, but that's not really realistic,
That's not me. And sometimes I have to do, you know, an interview in the morning and then go to the gym and then have a dinner function at night. So often I just, after I've been to the gym, I just put a little bit more foundation and powder on, and I'm pretty much ready to go again. Yeah.
But I love that you said as well that you know your skin can't handle too much foundation. I think people sometimes see people in the media or celebrities and think heavy makeup is how a celebrity looks. It's not really realistic, is it? You know? And also your skin is so fresh.
Thank you.
So do you have like a set routine or a certain product that you use to keep it looking so fresh?
Yeah, I'm definitely more about that, really keeping my skin beautiful and healthy and hydrating all the time. Every night I always tone and exfoliate and wash everything off. So it's beautiful, hydrated skin to go to bed. And that's really important for me. And I also think that because I don't wear makeup every day, it just gives my skin a chance to breathe. And so everything that I apply my beauty regime to, especially food as well, I think that's a really big part of it. Not having too much coffee and acidic foods really help my skin.
I've been seeing Instagram posts of the little juices and everything.
Yeah, so and it makes such a big difference.
Yeah, well, in your lifestyle, you need to have that energy as well, because you're not only doing interviews like today, you know, but you're actually physically getting into things, like doing those videos and stuff. There's a lot of cutting, you know, cutting copies.
It's quite busy, and everything has to be very regimented, and you've got to know what you're doing. And with beauty as well, that's a huge part of it. I often just take a bag with me everywhere I go. It's in my handbags. Quick and easy to apply. If I've arrived early, I do it in the car. Like, it's not very professional or glamorous, and it's what works for me.
That's good though. See, it's good as well that you've got to spend time, a little bit of time to get that good skin. So the skincare is amazing. And you know, like you said before with your, you know, red carpet events, obviously you go a bit more glam. And I've noticed from your Instagram again that it's all about the eyes with you, isn't it? When you want to go that next level up in makeup. Yeah,
I find that in photographs especially, I just look better with an eye than a lip. I wish I could pull off the big red lip. It just doesn't sit on my face very well.
And see, girls, you don't have to always force yourself to wear it. You know, if you don't look at yourself and go, I love it, but then why wear it? That's good.
So I love to be able to dress up at those red carpet events and kind of play with my makeup. because every day is usually pretty standard. So I like that. And I usually use a black eyeliner. That's my thing. I like to pop the eyes out.
Yeah. And a black eyeliner is something you can use at home. And with a little brush, you can actually smudge it to almost make it like an eyeshadow. So eyeliners don't always have to be just this big black line on your eyelid. It can actually be smudged to be a beautiful, soft, smoky,
That's
which is
so
great.
true. And I like to smudge it because if I use the liquid eyeliner, it's just too much risk of it not being perfect. And I think if it's not perfect, it looks really
Why do it? Yes.
silly.
Yes.
So the smudging is all about
It's
all
the
about
best.
that.
I love it. I love a good little tip from Steph and myself. So your beauty, obviously skin. It's all about freshness. You're definitely more of an eye girl than a lip.
Yes.
And you know, with 3 products, you too can be Stephanie Rice. But I love that using a brow because I think personally, as a makeup artist, I use brows all the time on my clients, but the general public probably don't use brows. So go and get yourself a brow pencil. Always go like 1 shade lighter than your hair color as well, because if you go too dark, it's going to be caterpillars on your face.
Yeah.
So not so good. But thank you for coming in. It's so
Thank
good
you.
to hear your insights of beauty and to know that you can keep it to a minimal and still look fabulous.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming in,
No,
Steph.
thank you.